A 16-game slate on this second Friday of November in the second round of the playoffs. Welcome into Friday Night Hits. I'm Mark Whiteman. Thanks as always for joining us. 22 area teams got up this morning, still in the fight for a state title. Among them, the Clinton Red Devils, who reached the upper state finals a year ago at home against a Broome team enjoying their most successful season since 2005. It's our Sparrow Financial Game of the Week, and Chase Justice has the highlights.
Down here at historic Wilder Stadium, the Clinton Red Devils look to continue their playoff pedigree against the always explosive Broome Centurions. The Clinton Red Devils looking to get back to their third straight third-round playoff appearance, while the Broome Centurions look to continue down what's been a historic season. After a scoreless first quarter, the Red Devils find themselves with the ball at the 5. Junior ball carrier DJ Clark caps off the drive with a 5-yard blast as Big Red draws first blood up 7-0. Following a turnover on downs for the Red Devils defense, to Sean Robinson airs it out for the Cincinnati commit Zay Johnson, who hauls in the circus grab to set the Pride of Clinton up with prime field position. And from there, the senior back Trey Cook knocks it in from a few yards out. All Clinton so far up 14-0. We're going to fast forward all the way to the fourth quarter. Clinton in full control up 31-7. And leave it to the team's leading rusher, to Sean Robinson, who trots into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the night. The Red Devils holding Broome's dynamic duo scoreless as Clinton wins in style. Final score 38-7.
We just give all the glory to God. Our coaches had our guys dialed in tonight, had played with a little chip on their shoulder on offense, defense, and special teams. And I'm proud of our guys, proud of our coaches, excited for our fans, moving on to the next round.
Now the Clinton Red Devils will play the winner of the BHP versus Pendleton matchup next Friday night, with the location still to be determined. In Clinton, I'm Chase Justice, WYFF, News 4 Sports.
Chase, thank you. Great season for Broome, but it's the Red Devils moving on. Burns came out atop the pile, the most difficult region in the state. The Rebels haven't lost since August, meeting the Hillcrest Rams in the postseason for the second year in a row. It was a great game last November, a 31-28 Burns win. This Rams team averaging a hair under 39 points a game. Second quarter tied at 10. Trey Segura tied no longer. Check out that touchdown run by the freshman. Burns goes on top 17-10. Third quarter now, Rebels, Tyleek Dawkins with a handoff. And he is shaken free of some tackles for a nice gain and the first down. Next play, Andrew Stevens back to pass. Hits Armani Weaver. See ya, 65 yards to the bank. Rebels go up 24-10. But into the third quarter, it's the Hillcrest Rams who start to rally. And if you can believe it, after our cameras left, the Rams come all the way back, tie the game up, and they win in overtime over Burns, 27-24. Spartanburg playing their best football right now at JL Man. The Pats will win away from their first quarterfinal berth since 2001. Game tied at 7 in the second after a turnover. Man trying to hit on a big play. Flea flicker, but Charles Woodruff, get up to get down. Comes up with the INT for Spartanburg. Later in the quarter, the Vikings, they are backed up in their own end. Trey Burke doesn't see Joel Crespo. What a play by the defensive end. Both of the Patriots' touchdowns in this game, pick sixes. That's all they need in the defensive slobber knocker. 17-7. JL Man moving on to the quarterfinals. They will host Hillcrest next Friday night. TL Hanna and Dutch Fork met for the 5A championship 3 years ago. Now the Silver Foxes, winners of 6 of the last 7 5A titles, facing the 10-1 Jackets tonight in the second round in Anderson. Hanna opened the playoffs with a 44-point win last week. Dutch Fork clearly a different beast. This was a battle all the way to the finish. Hanna leading 21-17 in the third. Dutch Fork's Ethan Offing comes back to Carlos Sexton in the end zone. Silver Foxes go in front 24-21 into the fourth. Hanna hits the home run. K.D. Patterson, nobody's catching him. 70 yards, and the Jackets, they go back on top, 28-24. But after a Dutch Fork drive, Offing into the end zone. Dutch Fork regains the lead, 31-28. Hanna in position to tie with less than a minute to go. The field goal, no good. Dutch Fork upends the Jackets 31-28 and ends TL Hanna's terrific season. Daphne headed east to Clover, planning to snap the Eagles' 9-game win streak, leading 7-0 at halftime. Third quarter, Riley Staten all day to throw, launches Amazon Littlejohn. He's amazing. 67 yards, toast the defense to the Gaffney score. They go up 14-0. Same score later in the quarter. Clover approaching the red zone. Jalen Hoover, he's got time, steps up, floats it to Cameron James. Makes an incredible catch to put Clover on the board after a missed extra point. It's 14-6 Gaffney into the fourth. Gaffney's got the ball, staying up to Shane Davidson. He comes with it, somehow stays on his feet. He is off 63 yards for another Gaffney touchdown. And they go to Clover, beat the Eagles 24-12. Gaffney will play at Dutch Fork next Friday night. The reigning 2A champion Abbeville Panthers on the prowl, 4 wins away from their 7th state title in 9 seasons, hosting Newberry in round number 2 tonight. Panthers up 14-0, under 5 to go until halftime. But Jalewis Haddon takes the sweep, and check out the move as he shakes a tackle and is going to bust free of another guy, tiptoeing down the sideline for the first down. And just a couple of plays after that, Haddon, there him goes again. 21-0 Abbeville into the second half. The Panthers, they are starting to pull away. The quarterback, DeMarcus Leach. And this kid, something else. When your quarterback can run like this, good things usually happen. 62 yards to the paint. 28-7 Abbeville. They knock out Newberry 41-28. And they will host Silver Bluff next week. The other defending champion still pushing Christchurch in front of their faithful against McBee. No score. Opening stanza. Good ball. 1-7. Tucker Hendricks. Jackson rep. Call him Action Jackson. 63 yards into the lodge. 7-0 Cavs. And after a third down stop, McBee punting. The ball is snapped low. Can't keep the mitts on it. Special teams comes up with prime field position. And just a couple of plays after that, Deshaun Reeder, number 9. What a career he is having for the Cavs from 18 yards out. Christchurch marching on to the quarterfinals, 43-21. They will host Blackville Hilda next week. Let's show you some scores from around the area. I have to apologize to our West Side viewers. Our chopper had been slated to fly over West Side. Conditions unsafe with the weather, so no highlights to show you of the Rams. They get a big win, 49-14 over York. Their 11th straight win. 1A action elsewhere. 9-2 St. Joe's at 10-1 Louisville. And a defensive battle. St. Joe's beating Louisville 7-0. How about it? Halftime of this playoff edition of Friday Night Hits has arrived. We still have some 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A games to get to. But as we like to do at this time of year, tonight, another Best of Mic'd Up from 2023.
Hey, y'all, boy, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Ball! Yes, 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 sir! Illegal formation, offense. 5 men in the backfield.
I'm very proud of you. Good job of playing smart, playing clean.
Hey, I've been waiting for this for 15 years. That's fun with it, because I trust it.
Yeah, I like it right now, Coach. I like it right now.
He ball today. We ain't stop. We ain't stop.
Thank you, ladies. 2 teams on a roll. Greer's won 5 straight. Greenville's won 5 straight, so something's got to give. Let's get this game going. First quarter, Greenville's Bryson Drummond. He's scrambling. Decides to, might as well just keep it. Runs 18 yards as he works his way back across the formation. Finally gets upfield, gets all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Red Raiders. The next play, Javion Sherman. Wildcat touchdown, 7-0 Greenville. Greer responds. Chris Hall back to passage. Chase Bird for a 14-yard touchdown, ties the game at 7. This is a great game here. It's Greenville getting a 24-21 win and ending the Yellow Jackets' season. Well, it has been a perfect season so far for the Belton Honea Bears, 11-0, and a single-season record for points scored already. On the other side, a Pendleton team right up there as far as explosive offenses go. Bulldogs over 47 points a game to the Bears, 53. Bears, Bulldogs, Battlestar Galactica, BHP 12-0 all-time against Pendleton. Bears have the ball to give to Marquise Henderson. Outside, cuts back, spinning. Oh, he's pretty good. Touchdown BHP, 7-zip. But Pendleton's got an answer. Luke Gray to Abijah Webb. That is a snag. Strong hands from Webb. Bulldogs even it up. Then trailing 10-7. Gray to LJ Maddox. He puts Pendleton in front, but BHP pulls ahead by halftime, and they end Pendleton Pendleton's terrific season, 44-28. BHP will face Clinton next Friday. Sky 4 and Central, Daniel closing in on their third championship in 4 years under Jeff Brewster, hosting the Red Hurricanes, who take a shot straight away. Colton Bagwell, but he's picked off by Tremaine Davis Jr., and T.D. Jr. gets a good chunk of yardage on this return. That'll set the Lions up in plus territory. Colton Chapman capitalizing. 7-0 Daniel after the short touchdown. Later in the quarter, Chapman, he's going to chuck the ball downfield to Jason Fish, who's just tripped up shy of the goal line, and Daniel would score from there. The Hurricanes hang in. They batten down the shutters. Wren plays quite well in this game. Reese Price going to power it in to cut the deficit to 7, but Daniel hangs on, and they are moving on 35-21. Chapman knocked out Crescent last Friday. Big-time challenge against the Chester Cyclones, leading 24-10. Trooper Floyd rolls one way, tosses the other to Kyan Kennedy. The Cyclones go for 2. They don't get it, but they lead 30-0. And Chester running away with this one. Floyd to Antonio Hopkins, another Chester touchdown, and they eliminate Chapman and end the Panthers season 58-24. Chester will take on Daniel on the road at Central next week. Southside Christian trekking down past the capital city to face Calhoun County, a 7-3 Sabres team at the 10-1 Saints. SSC won by 43 last Friday against Denmark Olar, their most lopsided win this year, but the Sabres come out firing. Carson Bowman throws a deep shot to Colby Centel, and Centel taking it in for the Sabres touchdown. They go in front, and they get the win in this game, 21-7 over Calhoun County. The Sabres will host St. Joe's next week. Chesney went on the road last week, beat Batesburg-Leesville in the opening round, trying to do it again at Gray Collegiate. War Eagles kick off to the Eagles. Adonis Burgess fighting for extra yards, but J.P. Sweat comes in and just takes it away. And on Gray's first play from scrimmage, Tyler Waller, the quarterback, connects with Jamarius Lockett. What an emotional season for Chesney High School and the Chesney community. It ends in the Midlands 62-14. Always Chesney strong. Always. After a 17-16 win a week ago, Greenwood at Northwestern in Rock Hill's District 3 Stadium. Greenwood gets the ball to begin, but the handoff is mishandled. The ball is out, and Northwestern's Donajay McMullen falls on it. They would take advantage on the 2-yard line. Turbo Richard into the end zone. Northwestern takes a 7-0 lead, and they roll Greenwood 55-7. Northwestern will host Greenville next week. That's it. That's all. Week 2 of the playoffs in the books for our entire hardworking team. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.